Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to My Expanded Universe, a show where I go through the entire EU in chronological order as best I know how. Alright, so let's get to the last two books in the last of the Jedi series written by Jude Watson. Book number 9 is called Master of Deception, and this one, Faris has to go to Alderaan because there have been reports that Bail Organa's daughter Leia is exhibiting Force-like abilities. Uh-oh. Now, of course, Faris is going there to discredit that report because he knows who Leia is, and he knows how important it is that the Empire does not find out that Leia is on Alderaan, or, the daughter of Vader is there. So he's doing every effort to, just what Obi-Wan would want him to do, protect the children. That's actually a pretty good storyline. I actually really enjoy this book. She's tying up some loose ends here too, because Jenna Zanabor finally gets a conclusion to her storyline. I will not tell you what happens to her, but she is given an ending, which I thought was pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. So this book kind of just wraps up. You can tell she's getting ready for the big book, the last book to come out, number 10, which is Reckoning. Now in Reckoning, Faris finally figures out who Vader is. Obi-Wan confirms it, so now he's going to go after, confront, battle Vader. In the meantime, Trevor and the rest of the gang, they find out there is a spy in their own little mini rebellion. The spy's been working for the Empire this whole time, and the spy is actually someone who has been in the book for several issues. And so that was kind of neat to see that there was a spy. There's a twist there. I won't spoil that one. But they have to deal with the spy. Trevor is also given an ending into the book, and it's maybe bittersweet. But nice. And of course, Faris is resolved to staying on Alderaan to watch over Leia. So Leia has her own Obi-Wan-like figure to watch over her. Now, what did I think of the conclusion of Last of the Jedi? Well, as you've heard through this entire series, I've been slightly negative on it. I don't want to come down full hard negative, because I actually love Jude Watson. I love her writing. I think for the most part, all of her stories are great. Last of the Jedi is obviously my least favorite series out of them all. Jedi Apprentice being supremely number 1, Jedi Quest second, and Last of the Jedi a distant third. Not to say it's too bad. Like I said, I liked the last couple of stories. I liked a lot of the other stories before that. I just thought they're a little off a little bit here and there. Love the first two with Obi-Wan as well, but then you lost Obi-Wan. Sure, Obi-Wan is still in communication with Faris. He'll come back and, speak with Faris through the communicator, view screen and whatnot, but that's about it. His role is very limited in the series going forward. And so Faris has to figure out things on his own. Now, one of the things that just really turned me off was Faris confronting Vader. First off, Faris is someone, again, who left the Order. He shouldn't have that many big force powers. All of a sudden, he's going toe-to-toe with Vader. Of course he figured it out by himself because he's the smartest guy in the room. And he's strong. He can go against Vader. But now he has to escape. And he coolly escapes Vader again. And you're like, oh, geez. How many times you get to show up Vader and show that you're so awesome? And it makes Faris look like he can do no wrong. I told you I thought it was foolhardy that he would take on a job with the Emperor, but it turns out he was right. Faris can do the double agent thing. He did it perfect. He did it better than anyone else could. And that kind of turned me off on the character even more. And the story even more. I read the last one. I was excited because it was the last one. I knew it was. I never want hers to end. This one I was okay with ending, but I wanted it to end because I wanted to read the ending. I said maybe there's a big payoff. And I should have seen it coming, but I didn't really like it, that he survives. If he would have died and everything, like if Vader just would have manhandled him immediately and cut him down, I'd been like, yes, because that seems more believable than what actually happened. So, it kind of hurts me to say, should you read these? Sure, yeah, if you like all the Jude Watson ones, because I'll be honest, I think I'm in the minority here again, folks. I think there's a lot of people who love Last of the Jedi, and I am one of the few who don't. I don't hate it. It's not the worst book ever. Not even for children's books, it's not bad. But it's not anywhere near Jedi Apprentice, and I don't think it's as good as Jedi Quest. And again, I think that's because, personally, I couldn't get into Trevor Flume. I never was into Faris Olin. And so to have those be the main characters, just kind of threw a wet blanket on the entire series for me. But anyway, folks, that is all the time I have for now. I will see you next time with another video.